Ryan Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Now here's Doncic. Gets the three ball to go. And certainly on paper, this game is something of a mismatch, Doris.
Yes, it is, but it's always dangerous when one team is expected to win by a large margin. Because why? Human nature. Can't skip steps. These are still professional basketball players. That underdog can be a real dog.
James can't get it to go.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Tatum. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Tatum draws the double. Right side, Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I like watching Hachimura use his length on the defensive end. It helps him to alter shots.
James, right side. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Here's Doncic. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line.
Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It's taken away by Wallace. Out to the wing. And here is Caruso. Wallace left side. Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
On the wing, Harden. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Harden outside. Shot clock at 6. Inside. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Zubac, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Shots good by Williams.
Well, Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now, here is Harden. Pass to Leonard. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here is Harden. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's a nice opportunity for Zubac, and he cashes in.
Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here is Harden after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the inside. A shake and the dunk by Zubac.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Carries it down low. And that's now 6 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault, and I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Outside Williams. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. When you think about James Harden, he's had such an effect on the game. Brett, they changed the rules because of him.
Well, it's interesting, Kevin, because you can think about it a couple of ways. There was a system change for James Harden to try the system, and then, as James has said himself, he became the system. So leaning into all of the analytics of basketball, you have to have somebody who can represent all of the things that system would require, and it came in the form of the beard for many years. And that kind of offensive output is something that is going to be, we'll be hard-pressed to see that again, Kevin.
Eubanks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Clippers getting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And And then Simmons slams it in.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. The Clippers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And there it is for him.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Simmons inside. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
It's blocked. And is on a bounce to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a good physical play there from Simmons. Not letting the foul stop him from getting that shot off.
Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
From the line, Wiggins outside. Over Jones. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Terrific defense from Zubac. His team relies on him to help alter shots.
Here's Simmons. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Simmons got 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Clippers making a change here. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Chet Holmgren has a slender frame, but he's determined to still protect the rim. Coach Daigneault said he'll get dunked on 10 straight times if that's what the game calls for. He paused and then added, he won't actually get dunked on 10 straight times. He's going to get a couple of those, too. Kevin certainly will.
I agree. You know, David, he is fearless. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers trail by 6. Brent, when you talk about the Clippers franchise, and you appreciate this so much, their first superstar was really Bob McAdoo.
And what a tremendous talent. You know, most people remember Bob McAdoo with his years with the Lakers. But, man, when he was with the Buffalo Braves, 3 straight scoring titles, was the league MVP in 1975. Sorry, Dad. Some people still consider him the club's best player ever.
On the high post, it's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside Leonard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Clippers trail by 6. Here's Dunn. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Right side, Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Screen by Zubac. And Jones has it in the corner. Back to Simmons. Pass to Zubac. Trying to end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Zubac has got 6.
Just too determined. Zubac's finishing strong.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. We've got 1:13 left now here in the second. Down low. Here's Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Great hustle from Harden in transition, getting up the court as quickly as possible.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Joe. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Here's Batum. Basket good. Batum's got his first 2 points.
Batum knowing how to get to the rack.
Here's Oklahoma City now. To the middle. Here's Jones. And the layup falls. And the Thunder lead by 4.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Harden outside. Has to Zoom. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thunder out in front, up 4. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Can't connect from 14 feet out. So it's the Clippers now. And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Hayden with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Zubac no good.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the shot is good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
You know, Brent, throughout his career, Kawhi Leonard has always been sensational on both ends of the floor.
It's a great point, Kevin, and it's sort of making me think about history. You know how history can sometimes be boring, but it's something you should study. Kawhi Leonard is that kind of player. Young guys should be studying what Kawhi represents in terms of his two-way prowess, dominating on the offensive end, and just a menace on defense. So kids, history is important. Study Kawhi Leonard.
Basket counts. Holmgren's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Back to Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Clippers moving the ball around. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Here's Harden. Oh!
Timeout. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. The Thunder lead by 6. Here's Caruso. Here's Hartenstein. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hartenstein's got his first bucket in this one. Kicks it out to Harden. Screen by Zubac. And it's done in the corner. Outside Leonard. Screen by Zubac. Puts the move on. And the layup is good. Zubac has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love how Leonard slices passes through the defense. Guts the defense pretty quick on that pick and roll.
Clippers trail by 6. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Clippers are intent on winning big. Coach Tyronn Lue said half of it is great talent, and I think half of it is execution. When you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different animal. We got to be 100% execution with our talent. That makes for a dangerous team. Kevin?
Very dangerous. All right, David. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
One of those nights where Zubac's extremely active on the offensive end.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Powell. Here's Zubac. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Outside Williams. In the corner, Wallace with it. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 4. Kicks it out to Harden. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got 6 points.
Well, Harden just outworking them inside. Could we say he wanted it more?
Back to Dort. Lets a floater go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Thunder gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
Luguentz Dort, just a guy who puts his head down and goes to work. He gives every bit of focus on every play, and teammates love what he brings to the court.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Simmons. Chalk up 2 there. He has 7.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
Here's Joe. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. And the Thunder lead by 3. Here's Bogdanovich. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by 3. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They trail by 3. Signed by Jones. Inside. It's deflected. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, the Clippers. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by the Clippers. Dunn attacking.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front. Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Down low. Brent, I've always thought the stoic demeanor of Kawhi Leonard was very imposing for an opponent.
Well, there's just no rattling, right, Kevin? How many times have you seen Kawhi Leonard get outside of himself, react to a call, become emotional? Now, as a teammate, you have to have an understanding that he might not motivate you in that way, but certainly as a Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator to make that pass in his sleep.
Williams comes with a double team. Outside, Bogdanovich. To the middle. Kawhi taking no chances.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Holmgren. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers trail. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Leonard. To the inside. Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. We'll see if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thanks, David. And Williams drops them both. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Down low. It's tipped. Back to Harden. Pass to Batum. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Batum's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Great pass by Harden. He can put it right where you need it to be.
Holmgren with it. Front pass the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And the Thunder lead by 3.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here's Williams. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
To the paint. Here's Batum. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And it's 6 points for Batum.
No matter the stakes, Batum will take the challenge.
Inside. Here's Caruso. Unable to get that one. Clippers trail by 3. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams with a clean look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 11 in the second half. To the inside. Here's Eubanks. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Yeah, unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And with their backs against the wall, Zubac goes off.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. Back to Wallace. It's good.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And they double up Simmons. It's taken away by Wallace. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone.
Gilgeous-Alexander does a good job of just staying aggressive, and that just forces the defense to do something.
At the line for your Oklahoma City's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Taking 2 shots.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Right side, Bogdanovich. Shoots over Dort. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Bogdanovich showing how much he believes in himself right there.
Here's Holmgren. Money!
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Simmons with it. Pass to Dunn. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. And Holmgren pulls it down. Back to Caruso. Now here's Holmgren. So we see the Thunder get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Pass to Shaq. O'Neal is double. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Pippen. Shoots over Fox. And it's Fox with the rebound. Bryant looking around. Pass to Shaq. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Bulls foul. Luke Longley. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Shaq. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The shot by Bryant, no good. And here are the Bulls now. 4-point game. Jordan inside. Some solid defense by Malone. On the wing, Kobe. Here's O'Neal. Makes it off the glass. Shaq's got 6 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside Pippen. The shot, no good. Here's Kobe. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to O'Neal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here.
Into the lineup for Chicago. Number 7, Tony Kukoc.
O'Neal inside. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 5 on the clock. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. The top of the key jumper is on the mark.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bulls trail by 8. Kerr outside. Kicks it out to Rodman. Kobe with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Outside, Bryant. Over Jordan. Offensive rebound. Outside, Bryant. .137 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Shaq. Clock at 4. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And so here is Chicago. Searching for their first points of the game.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now, here is O'Neal. He's got 8. It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul.
And he makes the first.
Over 7 feet, big, quick, great hands. Shaq is a one-of-one type of player.
Going inside.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Inside. Here's Wennington. And Grant sends it back. And he recovers it. Gets it to go. That one good from Wennington.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
That one falls.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers lead by 8. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And here's Kobe from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Bryant got 9.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
And that one, good.
Scottie Pippen.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 9. Nifty move. Out to Russell. Pass to Cook. Here's Kobe. Rebound by Pippen.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Steve Kerr.
Gets it to go. That one good from Kerr.
Scoring it inside for one. Steve Kerr switched it up a little bit.
Kobe with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Back to Bryant. And it's Russell in the corner. Fades away. Here's Grant. Out to Russell. Outside, Kobe. Down low. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, you know, that level of physicality that Grant brings inside is awesome to watch. He does a great job with finishing with that power above the rim.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Both teams making substitutions here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay-for-play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Bulls on D. They trail by 9 points. Up top, Bryant. He's got 9. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's O'Neal. Launches a 3. Kobe, no luck. Bulls trailed by 9. From deep, Jordan. And it's Shaq with the rebound. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Bryant. Pass to Shaq. Stolen by Pippen. Jordan with the ball. Guarded now by Shaq. The kick out to Harper. Jordan inside. Here's Rodman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Bryant from deep 3. The offensive rebound. Off target from outside.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Bryant outside. To the right side. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Shaq. Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside, Fox. No good on the triple. Bulls trailed by 9. Jordan outside. And another miss by Chicago.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
So timeout called here. The first for Los Angeles. And 1:01 left in the first half of the game. Outside for George. Malone, left side. Shot clock at 5. Here's Payton. That one misses. Great D that time from Jordan. Bulls trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the second. To the inside. Trying to end the drought. No good at the rim.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh! That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. Shaq capable of bringing down the entire basket.
Chicago shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
Bulls ball.
Here's Jordan. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers ahead, leading by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bulls trail by 8. A 3 ball. And Shaq pulls it down.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
The 3 from Bryant. From range, Kobe drills it.
You see the number of moves Kobe has, more than capable of creating for himself with that handle.
To the paint, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Pippen. And no good. Good work defensively by Fox. Here's Bryant. Kobe getting it done in transition.
The defense has got to cover Bryant everywhere. Otherwise, he'll just keep finding looks whenever he wants.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. The Bulls making a switch here. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. 15-point game. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA chose to extinguish G League Ignite. G League President Sharif Abdul-Rahim says with the changing environment across youth and collegiate basketball, now is the right time to take this step. But Kevin, in its short time, the Ignite produced double-digit draftees. So the experiment was a success.
A huge success, D.A. Thank you. Clock at 6. Here's Kobe. Lays it up off the glass. Bryant's got 16 points.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second-half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Here's Jordan. That shot misses. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on an 11-2 run.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Timeout called the Lakers. Chicago, trailing by 17. They get it back. Knocked away. O'Neal is double. Pass to Kobe. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Rodman driving the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Bryant hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Such body control from Bryant, able to take some hits there on the way up.
Pass to Jordan. Crafty move. Here's Rodman. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Rodman's got 4 this quarter.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Good.
Well, Kobe has terrific vision and knows when to get it to his teammates.
Pass to Harper. Tries it from the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. George, no good.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Kukoc can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 17. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 20 points.
And you talk about pure scores, Kobe is near the top of that list. This guy makes it look easy with all that talent.
Chicago calls time.